Hello everyone, and welcome to History of the Ancient World. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey back in time, digging deep into the earth to uncover the secrets of our ancestors. We're talking about the most mind-blowing archaeological discoveries that have completely rewritten the history books. These aren't just old pots and dusty bones, they're puzzle pieces that help us understand who we are and where we come from. From lost cities swallowed by jungles to cryptic texts that took centuries to decipher. Each find tells a story. So, grab your virtual trowel and brush, because we're about to unearth some of the greatest treasures of human history. First up, let's travel to the deserts of Egypt, to a discovery that unlocked an entire civilization. The Rosetta Stone. Found in 1799 by French soldiers, this slab of black granite wasn't much to look at first. But it held the key to a 3,000-year-old mystery. The stone was inscribed with the same decree in 3 different scripts: Ancient Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphs. For centuries, hieroglyphs were just pretty pictures. No one knew what they meant. But since scholars could read Ancient Greek, they finally had a guide. It was a painstaking process, but the brilliant Jean-François Champollion cracked the code in 1822. Suddenly, the silent statues and temple walls of Egypt began to speak. We could read the stories of pharaohs, the prayers of priests, and the everyday lives of ordinary people. The Rosetta Stone didn't just translate a language, it gave a voice to an entire empire. Now, let's shift our focus to the Americas and a discovery that was pure chance. In 1911, the American explorer Hiram Bingham was hacking his way through the dense Peruvian jungle, looking for a lost Inca capital. Guided by local farmers, he climbed a steep mountain ridge. And there, veiled in mist and vines, was a sight that must have taken his breath away: Machu Picchu. This lost city of the Incas is an architectural marvel. Perched nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, it's a stunning complex of palaces, temples, and homes, all built from perfectly cut stones that fit together without mortar. How did they transport these massive stones up a mountain? What was its true purpose? Was it a royal estate, a religious sanctuary, or an astronomical observatory? The mystery is part of its magic. Machu Picchu remains a testament to the incredible engineering prowess and spiritual depth of the Inca civilization, a city in the clouds that continues to captivate us. Next, we journey to China and a discovery guarded by an army of silent soldiers. In 1974, a group of farmers digging a well near the city of Xi'an stumbled upon one of the most astonishing archaeological finds of the 20th century, the Terracotta Army. What they found was a single pottery soldier, but as archaeologists began to excavate, they unearthed a whole subterranean army. We're talking about thousands of life-size warriors, each with a unique face, hairstyle, and expression, along with horses and chariots. They were all created to guard the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in the afterlife. The sheer scale of this project is mind-boggling. It took an estimated 700,000 workers decades to complete. This clay army offers an unparalleled glimpse into the military power, craftsmanship, and belief systems of the Qin dynasty. And the most incredible part? The central tomb of the emperor himself remains unexcavated, holding its secrets for future generations to discover. Let's head back to the Mediterranean, to the Greek island of Crete, and uncover the legends of a bull-leaping civilization. In the early 1900s, archaeologist Arthur Evans began excavating a site called Knossos. He was searching for the historical basis of the myth of King Minos and the Minotaur in his labyrinth. What he found was the sprawling palace of a sophisticated Bronze Age civilization he named the Minoans. The Palace of Knossos was a maze of rooms, corridors, and courtyards adorned with vibrant frescoes depicting scenes of daily life, religious ceremonies, and the famous bull-leaping acrobats. This wasn't a dark, mythical labyrinth, but a bright, bustling center of trade, art, and culture. The Minoans had advanced plumbing, beautiful pottery, and a mysterious writing system called Linear A that we still can't decipher. The discovery of Knossos proved that the Greek myths, while fantastical, were often rooted in the real history of a powerful and artistic maritime people. Now imagine a city frozen in time, not by ice, but by volcanic ash. In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, burying the bustling Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum. For centuries, they lay forgotten. When they were rediscovered in the 18th century, it was like opening a time capsule. The thick layer of ash and pumice had perfectly preserved everything. Archaeologists found homes with their furniture intact, loaves of bread still in the ovens, and vibrant mosaics and frescoes on the walls. They even found graffiti scrawled by citizens, giving us a raw, unfiltered look at Roman life. Perhaps most poignantly, they found the voids left by the bodies of the victims. By pouring plaster into these cavities, they created hauntingly detailed casts of people in their final moments. Pompeii offers an unparalleled, intimate look at a Roman city, capturing a single tragic day for all of eternity. It's a somber reminder of the power of nature and a treasure trove of information for historians. From a city of the dead to a library of the living, let's travel to the caves of Qumran, near the Dead Sea. In 1947, a young Bedouin shepherd, looking for a lost goat, threw a rock into a cave and heard the sound of shattering pottery. Inside, he found ancient clay jars containing scrolls wrapped in linen. This was the first of the Dead Sea Scrolls, one of the greatest manuscript finds ever. Over the next decade, hundreds of scrolls were found in 11 different caves. These texts, dating back over 2,000 years, include the oldest known copies of books from the Hebrew Bible, as well as previously unknown texts detailing the beliefs and practices of a mysterious Jewish sect. The scrolls have revolutionized our understanding of Judaism in the Second Temple period, and the world in which early Christianity emerged. They are a library that survived against all odds, giving us a direct link to the religious thought of a pivotal time in human history. Our next stop takes us to modern-day Turkey, to a site that is rewriting the very first chapters of human civilization. It's called Göbekli Tepe. For a long time, we believed that people first learned to farm, then settled down in villages, and only then, with a stable food supply, did they have the time and resources to build temples and complex social structures. Göbekli Tepe flips that theory on its head. Discovered in the 1990s, this site is a collection of massive T-shaped stone pillars, intricately carved with images of animals. The incredible thing is, it's 11,000 years old. This means it was built by hunter-gatherers, long before the invention of agriculture or even pottery. This suggests that it was the shared need to build this monumental religious site that may have actually spurred people to settle down and develop farming to feed the workers. It's a place that asks us, did the need for religion, for a shared purpose, actually create civilization? Finally, let's dive underwater to a wreck that gave us a glimpse into the genius of ancient technology. Off the coast of the Greek island Antikythera, sponge divers in 1900 found a Roman-era shipwreck. Among the statues and amphorae, they recovered a lump of corroded bronze. For decades, it sat in a museum, largely ignored. But when scientists started X-raying it in the 20th century, they found something astonishing inside. A complex system of interlocking gears and dials. This device, now known as the Antikythera mechanism, was an ancient analog computer. Dating to the 2nd century BC, it could predict astronomical positions, eclipses, and even the 4-year cycle of the Olympic Games. The level of mechanical sophistication is unlike anything else we've seen from that period. It shows that ancient engineers and astronomers had a far more advanced understanding of the cosmos and a higher level of technical skill than we ever imagined. It's a humbling reminder that what we think of as modern innovation often has very, very old roots. From the sands of Egypt to the mountains of Peru, from the caves of the Judean desert to the depths of the Aegean Sea, these discoveries have reshaped our understanding of the ancient world. They show us the ingenuity, creativity, and spiritual depth of the civilizations that came before us. And the most exciting part is that we've only scratched the surface. Every day, archaeologists are making new finds, piecing together more of the epic story of humanity. What lost city or forgotten text is waiting just beneath our feet. The past is still out there, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the history of the ancient world. See you next time.